Rocio. I hope all of you are doing good and are behaving at home. Do y'all remember what Anthony talked to us about last Sunday? That's right, we talked about Easter. He told us all about how Jesus rose from the dead. And I can't wait to hear what you did for Easter. But today, I want to talk to you about Thomas. Do you know about Thomas? Do you know about his nickname? Well, let me tell you about it. Thomas was one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. Can you name the other 11? I'll help you. There was Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Matthew, Thaddeus, Thaddeus, James, Simon, Judas, and Bartholomew. Those guys had it pretty cool, right? They would walk around with Jesus, hearing his stories and watching his miracles. Wouldn't you have loved to see his miracles? I would have loved to. But there's the thing about Thomas. He had a famous nickname. How about you? Do you have a nickname? Do you like it? How did you get your nickname? His nickname was Doubting Thomas. He got that nickname because of one little thing he said. After Jesus died and rose again, he went to see his disciples to tell them that he was alive. But Thomas wasn't there. So he doubted their story. He didn't believe it. They told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he replied, "I won't believe it unless I see the nail wounds in his hands, put my fingers into them, and place my hand into the wound in his side." Does that make sense to you? Would you want to know if Jesus is really alive? What if the disciples were just joking around? But guess what? After Jesus heard that, he didn't get mad at Thomas for doubting him. Some people think that Jesus wants us to be perfect, but we're not. And neither is Thomas. Jesus wasn't worried that Thomas didn't believe him at first. He was still very nice to him, and he gave him a chance to see for himself. 8 days later, the disciples were together again, but this time Thomas was with them. The doors were locked, but suddenly, Jesus was standing with them. "Peace be with you," he said. Then he said to Thomas, "Put your fingers here and look at my hands. Don't be faithless any longer. Believe." Jesus loves it when kids believe in him, even though they've never seen him. The real lesson of the story is that Jesus probably isn't going to walk into your house and let you touch his hands and see his wounds. He asks that you believe in him, even though you've never seen him. And that's what's called faith. And Jesus loves it when we have faith. Then Jesus told him, "You believe because you have seen me. Blessed are those who believe without seeing me." Doubting Thomas got another nickname that day, Believing Thomas. But what about you? Do you believe in Jesus? Why don't you talk about it with your parents? I believe.
Hi guys, this is Catherine. And today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful bookmark. First of all, I hope you guys enjoy Easter. I can't wait to hear all the things you guys have done. Also, wow, the lesson that Mr. Rocio taught us was amazing. Doubting Thomas is no more longer doubting Thomas. He is believing Thomas. And I hope you guys believe as well. Well, moving on to start with our craft today. We're gonna need some materials. So please gather some construction paper of your favorite colors, scissors, glue, a piece of yarn, some markers, and some stickers. If you don't have stickers, that's completely okay. First, we're gonna use the scissors to cut the construction paper in 2 long rectangles. I use 2 different colors so it can be more colorful. Make sure they're both the same size. Then, we're gonna glue both rectangles with each other. And with some markers, in one side we're gonna write "Jesus is alive" and in the other, "No doubt." Because remember, we don't have to doubt that Jesus is alive. After this, we're going to decorate it. You can do some drawings and use some stickers. As you can see, I drew some hearts, some flowers, and some stars. Be creative, it's really up to you. I bet guys you're doing an amazing job. Okay, this next part can be a little bit tricky, so ask your parents for some assistance. You have to cut a hole at the top of your bookmarker. You can do this with the help of a hole puncher or ask your parents to do this for you. Last but not least, grab the piece of yarn and slide it through the hole and make a knot. Awesome! I hope you guys enjoyed the craft for today and learned a lot about Jesus and Thomas. Thank you and have a nice day.